All right, let's talk some ball. Preseason week 1 has come and gone. We got our first glimpse of what these teams will look like to some degree heading into the 2026 NFL season. Rio, let's start with your Washington Commanders. Welcome to the league. Former Penn State Nittany Lion, Kaytron Allen, 23 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown. That helped pave the way for the Commanders to lay it down on the Miami Dolphins 20-7. I know Dolphins fans are probably saying, oh, it's just a preseason. Now get used to double-digit losses this upcoming season, Miami Dolphins fans. Washington Commanders looked good in this one. Kaytron Allen once again leading the way. He looked real good. What do we need to know about what we saw from the Washington Commanders in preseason week 1, Rio?
For one, the injury gods will not leave us alone. Now our backup is out for the preseason. Marcus Mariota on the third play of the game sprained his knee and had to leave the game. So we're going to see a lot of Sam Hartman and rookie Ethan Kaliakmanis hoops this preseason for the Washington Commanders. It's even made some fans feel like maybe Jayden shouldn't even play in the preseason. So Jayden, Diggs, Terry, the running backs, most of those guys did not play in this game. We had a couple starters sprinkled in to the group. Kaytron Allen had himself a day, but the rookie that stole the day was Robert Henry Jr., undrafted running back out of UTSA. He had 60 yards and a touchdown on like 6 carries. And I know Kaytron did his thing, but Kaytron is kind of like Najee Harris we were just talking about, a plotter, a north-south runner. Things look different when Robert Henry, when 30 touched the football. My main takeaway also is that we have 2 new coordinators, so I was paying attention to what the new schemes look like. As a team that did not take the ball away last year, we only forced 10 total turnovers last year. If it weren't for the Jets, we would be looking disgusting in 2025, but we caught 3 interceptions and dropped a pick 6 on the day. Kane Madrano dropped an interception. Quan Martin, who'd been fighting for his life in the safety room, caught a pick. Ali Cahoe, our second-year undrafted free agent linebacker out of UCLA, caught a pick, and our undrafted free agent free safety that I'm praying to God finds a way on the final roster because we just don't have rangy free safeties over here. The receivers were separating, the tight ends were separating, but Sam Hartman played a lot of football, and Sam Hartman throws up cheeseburgers. So the offense couldn't really get going like it needed to. We crowned ourselves a new kicker. We cut Jake Moody, and we crowned our undrafted free agent Drew Stevens, who was absolutely smoking his boots in the kicker competition. And people are losing their minds over 8 snaps that weren't even bad of Sonny Styles. Malik Willis and the starters for Miami's offense, they walked right down the field on our 2s with a couple guys sprinkled in like Sonny Styles and Leo Chanel. Caleb Douglas and Malik Willis and Devin Achane looked phenomenal. Johnny Newton, our second-round pick from 2024 that we thought could have been a first-round pick, he continued to look like the disappointment that he's been in his 3-year career right now. So it's now or never for a guy like him. But other than that, the coordinator showed a little bit. The receivers flashed, and the defense showed the propensity to take the ball from the other team. Other than the Marcus Mariota injury, we got out scotch-free as far as injuries, and that's not a serious one. He should be back, ready to back up Jayden when we get to week 1 of the NFL season.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we were on the screen to give a shout-out to our friends over at Prize Picks. There we are. Speaking of Prize Picks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's an app that's really easy to use. For player picks, just pick more or less on a few player stats, lock in your lineup, and you'll be good to go. And if you'd rather pick teams, you can do that now on Prize Picks too. Just pick the winner, spread, or total on any game, and you'll be ready to rock. Prize Picks also available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. And right now, we have a brand new offer for new users on Prize Picks. So you sign up via the link in the description below using the code HMA. Once you sign up using that promo code HMA and you play your first $5 and win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Once again, link in the description below. Click that. New users sign up for Prize Picks using the promo code HMA. When you play your first $5 and win, you'll get $150 in lineups. Promo code HMA, link in the description below. Check out Prize Picks. And once again, wouldn't it be nice if we were on screen to give a shout out to our friends at RotoWire. RotoWire will be using them all season long with all their incredible premium tools. From fantasy to betting, they have you covered for anything you can think of when it comes to the NFL, and not just the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and everything in between. It's all at your fingertips with a RotoWire premium subscription. Link in the description below. Click that, sign up for RotoWire using the promo code RTS. That will get you 25% off your first month as a premium member. Once again, RTS, the promo code RotoWire, that gets you 25% off your first month as a premium member with RotoWire. You mentioned your new kicker, Drew Stevens. Shout out to the social media department over in Washington. I've never seen a hype video for a kicker, and they had that thing ready to go. That was awesome. I need to be seeing more of that, man. The kickers need more love like that. They're giving love.
He's a weapon. He's a weapon, man. I'm not calling him Brandon Aubrey, but his kicks from 60, they clear, and they hit the net really hard. And we knew it was over for Jake Moody, bro. It's your fourth year. You can't miss 11 kicks in 1 week of practice, brother.
Well, weapon's the way to put it. That's the new league, fellas. Jay Tuck knows it with Brandon Aubrey. I mean, you get the ball now at the 35. You need a kicker that's going to be able to nail those kicks. It's the difference between a win and a loss anymore in this day and age.
Logo, man. Let's get to the logo. That's all I need you to do.
Rio, you talked about the new coordinators here. I understand it was just the preseason, and you alluded to Robert Henry's performance, over 6 yards per carry on 12 carries. The Commanders ran the ball over 40 times in this game. Once again, I know it's the preseason, but do we see maybe a bigger emphasis on running the football for Washington this year?
You will, because running a traditional West Coast system now, the run game marries the passing game. But a lot of that in the preseason is predicated on the fact that not only did Jayden not play, Marcus went down on the third play of the game, meaning you have to watch a whole 2 quarters of Sam Hartman play football. I don't know if y'all have watched Sam Hartman play football. He's here to be handsome and handshake my starting quarterback. He's not here to actually do any football things. So it looked exact. He actually finished the half solid, but you can't have him out there just airing the ball out around the field, or it could have got messy. It would have looked like Quinn Ewers did on the opposite side of the field. But I do expect and anticipate us running the ball more. I think Jayden runs it less, and there's less designed runs, but you can't take away or try to neutralize his superpower. That's also going to be a part of the game plan here in DC.
All right, well, we got to talk about it, Rio. Obviously, we talked about Robert Henry. He had 6 yards per carry. He did that in honor of Jayden Daniels. He had to get to 6 instead of 5. Let's talk about it. This has been the big story. Unfortunately for you, this came out right before we got into the thick of things here. If this had come out a month from now, I think this would have been overlooked. But since it came out in August, it was all anybody was talking about this past week. A cease and desist letter sent to LSU by Jayden Daniels' camp. A lot formulating around that story. Rio, from the Washington Commanders perspective here, your perspective, what's going on here, and how does this look on the end of Jayden Daniels sending his former school a cease and desist letter over what reportedly is him and his camp being upset that the number 5 is being worn this upcoming year in LSU?
Oh, man, what a time to be alive. Jayden comes off of just eviscerating the Dolphins at joint practice, and we wake up the next day and this story's out, which is just bad timing. I want people to know that this is not Jayden doing this. This is his team, and this cease and desist went out on August 5th. So this went out a while ago. It's just coming out right now, but you know how handshake agreements work. I don't know how y'all's teams operate. Like Washington has a lot of guys here. For example, Joe Theismann in the number 7. The number's not retired yet, but there's a handshake agreement that number is not allowed to be issued out from the equipment guys. And if that number were to ever be issued out or someone sought out wearing it, there would be a conversation with that person before doing so. He has that in LSU. Him and Joe Burrow do. Both Heisman Trophy winners. I know Joe Burrow won a natty. Jayden Daniels' team did not. But they had that type of situation going, and Brian Kelly offered up his number to a recruit. And now Lane Kiffin and company, they honored that offer without letting Jayden Daniels know. And in retaliation to that, Team Daniels, which is his mama and them, which we know, they sent out okay, cool. Then since we have crossed the lines and blurred the lines of communication, we would like to no longer have his name, image, and likeness utilized by the university. And this story is so much weirder that like people are making it so weird and Jayden out to be this horrible guy, like he's coming for this kid Pickett who's actually a really good corner, and some of these jokes that we're never going to hear the end of about the number 5 here in DC, some of them are actually good, and I have no choice. Like today, Jayden's dad was at practice with Wale and him in a picture, and Jayden's dad had on a Doug Williams jersey, and someone said, "Damn, Jayden dad can't even wear the number 5." Shout out to Prophet Daniels, by the way.
Out of respect for Jayden Daniels.
Out of respect for Jayden Daniels. But this is the most nothing burger. Like people are acting like Jayden's not like. Jayden is having by far his best camp in his first 3 years. He looks phenomenal in training camp. It's the Miami Dolphins, but the way that he skated up and down the field on that Miami Dolphins defense last week, I can see if someone said we don't need to see him in the preseason. We'll definitely probably see him this Saturday in Detroit, but this is a nothing burger conversation for the NFL. This is a college story. This is a big college story. Jayden's locked in. This is not prohibiting what he's about to do to the NFL this year. And get your jokes off now. I promise you we're going to be laughing to the bank with this 5 situation. And I'm going to be wearing it with pride when he lights the whole damn league up again, but better this time.
I can see it now where the Commanders go to tie it at the end of the fourth quarter. They miss, and someone says, out of respect for Jayden Daniels, they didn't want to go 5 quarters. You got to admit, and Rio, I'm glad you're on that side. Generational memes coming out of this story here. Now, you said it. You said it, Rio, and this is the unfortunate reality, but the reality nonetheless. It is Jayden Daniels' camp that made this move. But what Jayden Daniels' camp does is a reflection of Jayden Daniels. And this is why this story has sort of exploded the way it has. Jay Tuck, what do you make of this and how it kind of looks on the end of Jayden Daniels, even though, of course, he's not the one spearheading this?
Whatever Jayden Daniels' mama thinks is best, I agree.
Point blank. You're ready. You're all in.
Whatever Mama Daniels think, I'm with it. I'll sign off on it.
You ain't she ain't watching the show.
She might. Hey, Regina be everywhere, man.
She might got Rio.
We hot right. Hey, so for our clippers, I need y'all to clip that and tag Rio with it, so that way it gets out to the Commanders community. Hi, Mama Daniels. But overall, I mean, it's a cute story about me. But what did Jayden Daniels really do at LSU? Because I remember packing that boy up week 1. I remember we packed him up. Florida State packed that boy up. And here's the thing. It's Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin did not recruit Jayden Daniels. He has no ties. At the end of the day, Lane Kiffin is brought in there to win national championships. So if his recruit that he need to pull into LSU needs number 5, hey man, that handshake deal, I'm not worried about it. So like you're saying, Z-Bot, I think it is coming from Jayden Daniels. It's not just coming from his camp. He could easily say, man, dead this, chill. Like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's let it go. He is telling his team. He's speaking through his team. So the memes is going to fly. Them jokes is going to fly. But ultimately, it's not a big story. It's just because it's really nothing to do right now until we get to the NFL season. I think once he goes out there and plays, if he plays in preseason, I know in Dallas, our quarterbacks don't play in preseason. But if Jayden Daniels goes out there and performs, makes some throws, it'll all be forgotten because it's really not a big deal because, I mean, it's LSU football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they got 200 stars.
A lot of eyes on LSU football this year, maybe more so than ever with the acquisition of Lane Kiffin as the head coach. Now some more eyes, I guess, as it pertains to the number 5. Simone, what did you make of this whole story?
Child, I'm like Rio. This is a nothing burger. First and foremost, why he felt like his number should be retired, I don't know. Like, I'm not the biggest college football girl. I went to NC State. We're always mid. But I don't see why he thinks his number should be retired at LSU.
I don't think that's the case, though. I don't think he wants his number retired.
Well, I don't see why there's anything special going around his number. Retired, not retired. Like, I don't see why number 5 should have any type of Jayden Daniels recognition. Like,
the Heisman means nothing?
I mean, they didn't win anything that year, though.
Had to do something at the university, like, unique.
It's the principle, though. If you tell someone we're not going to issue your number because your number is immortalized here because you won the Heisman,
and
wouldn't you have a conversation?
While ago. Like Tuck said, they got to win
3 years
championships
ago.
now. So if you got to get a recruit in, if that's what he want, then okay, I told you that 3 years ago.
I mean, Jayden Daniels didn't have a better career at LSU than Jameis Winston had at Florida State.
So you feel like
did Florida State tell Jameis that they're not going to issue his number out, though?
They done a lot.
Let me ask you something.
It's principle. I don't know about y'all.
Rio, let me ask you
something. But them people is gone though. That coaching staff is gone. That coaching staff is gone.
That's the problem.
It ain't the coaching staff. It's the school. It's the program. It's the athletic director. That has nothing to do with the coach.
Yeah.
But 2 promises were made, right? Brian Kelly makes a promise to the recruit or to Jayden Daniels, and then the recruit
to be retired, and that's a completely false
narrative.
narrative. Yeah, because he's asking for, if you're going to issue out my number, say something to me first, because that was the line of communication I had with the program.
So he's saying, give me a heads up.
Yeah, when I talk
on
to
their
someone,
to-do list, it just slipped their mind. You know,
him and Burrow, they both have the same handshake verbal agreement thing with the school, and they would not dare do that to Joe, and they shouldn't do it to Joe. He won him a natty, but it's all principle at the end of the day. And honestly, I don't think this is Jayden that's out here making a huge deal about this.
Regardless, I don't care about it. It got nothing to do with nothing. But this is definitely some Dallas Cowboys bullshit. Okay,
what we gotta do with this? This ain't got nothing to do with us. What you gotta do with us?
You just know Jerry has something to do with it.
You have it going on. What y'all got going on? We talking about
we have nothing. We don't know these people.
I'm saying this is very Dallas offseason-esque. Where it's
Five, I'm fighting for your life, Five. I'm fighting for you, Five. We ride for Five.
Mississippi State would never do Dak like that. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit different.
Listen here, bro. I will be hate watching the hell out of LSU football.
What is that serious?
Because their fans are talking crazy on social media, and I need them to be sorry.
Listen, Commanders fans, I don't think y'all want to smoke with them. I don't think y'all want to smoke with Death Valley. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are numbered.
Big hate watch. Big hate watch. Buddy better be a first-round prospect. Or I'm lighting their ass up all year.
He gonna be a special teamer.
No, he good. No, he's good.
He is good. He is good.
KB, anything to this story in your opinion, or is it a nothing burger?
I mean, in my honest opinion, I don't know how it started. I don't know if we're ever gonna get the real truth on how it all started, who's behind it, and what was the catalyst for it, or whatever it was. But like Rio said, I think it is fair for Jayden's camp, whether it's Jayden or not. I think it's fair for Jayden's camp to be like, yo, what's going on, and kind of feel disrespected, because if there was a verbal agreement in place, doesn't matter if you're going to retire the jersey or not. If someone tells you something, you expect them to keep their word. So you see that go on, you see that player take his number, and then you're kind of like, now you're asking questions. And I guess Jayden's camp kind of took it a little bit too far, in my honest opinion. I don't think it's that much of a big deal, but I do understand the perspective of, hey, you told me something, and you're not following through with it, and there it is. But I don't think it's that big of a deal, because Jayden was there 2 years. His first year wasn't anything spectacular. His second year was great, won a Heisman, but I don't think he was like Cam Newton to Auburn or anything like that, I feel
like you needed to be program changing to have that.
Yeah. And I feel like, Joe Burrow definitely had a much stronger case than Jayden. I don't think they're quite at the same level.
You transferred, bro.
Right, he didn't even originate there.
Right, Burrow won a natty, but
Burrow transferred, but he was at Ohio State. He didn't even play at Ohio State.
Burrow was there for the same amount of time that Jayden was there.
Yeah, but he won a natty though. He won a
championship.
Yeah. Jayden Daniels got packed up week 1.
Yep. And Jayden Daniels had the 28th, the 30th ranked defense in the country, but that's
by Z-Bots, Keon Coleman.
Now we talking college. Now we talking college.
Keon Coleman game. We had no clue what Keon Coleman was. We were all focused on Johnny Wilson, and all of a sudden we said, "What the hell do we got here?"
Can't wait to pack LSU football up all over the timeline.
Who is your college football team?
I don't have one. I watch players.
You do
and
now.
prospects.
Anybody
I'm a
who plays
Yeah, he
trash
does
bag.
now. Whoever's going against LSU.
You might as well go get you a Bama. The color scheme kind of fits the same.
Roll Tide.
Before we move on, our buddy Dan Mitchell, he's stopping in. He's saying he wanted to give one more, but he's afraid of Jayden. That's why
Out
I
of
gave us
respect for
$4.
$5, man. Out of respect for $5.
Man.
Out of
We
respect,
got to get rid of all
$5.
$5 bills.
All right, hey, chill on us, man. Chill on my quarterback. Let's talk about y'all, man. Let's talk. Hey, Jackson Dart went to the tent this weekend, man. Let's talk about that.